video game.
Yeah, do you guys know who DSP is? We're gonna get in. I didn't know until basically, I guess, in the last couple weeks, Hannibal's talked to me about him, and then I watched a couple videos yesterday and today about DSP, and it's interesting. He's obviously a big in the gaming community. He's like a big deal, or was a big deal. So.
Right, and I know with Pedro, he's too cool to be sitting there hanging out, like watching people play video games. You got like gangster shit. You got time for this.
Yeah, I ain't got time for all that.
Which is fine. Like, I'm a nerd. Cool. So DSP has about 206,000 subscribers. So I'm gonna show you his videos. Show you some of his videos. He's actually live right now. Now, if you look at the view count, very low.
How many subscribers does he have?
206,000. 100,000.
And how many people are watching his live right now?
I think a few hundred. Let me see right now. He is 292.
Damn, that's crazy. Ooh, damn.
So this is the thing about DSP that's very interesting. So the people who make videos about him get more views than he does. So we'll break down that and that weird, interesting kind of. I'm gonna say it's a toxic kind of dance between the people who make these videos and him, and that's something that we could talk about too, because we will be covering some of this stuff, and we are dealing with one of ourselves, where every time DSP does something wrong, someone will cover it, because he streams every day, about 6 days a week. So all these videos are not him. Oh, that's how.
A lot of them aren't his. Yeah.
So there's people who I guess they're making money
off him being local.
Right. So I find that very interesting.
Hey, Hannibal, it sounds familiar, does it not?
It does.
It sounds a little familiar, right?
It sounds very familiar. And that's why I want to talk about it, because a lot of the way he talks, the way he explains things, reminds me of our coach. And there's so many creators. I mean, look at this one guy. His name is Snort Hogan, and I'll tell you why it's Snort. 7,000 subscribers. This guy, all he does is stream DSP stuff. He has 12,000.
Wow.
17. So people, there's an economy. Oh, there's DSP tries it. That's not him. That's another person. 21,000 subscribers. So there's an economy of people making content.
It's like a subreddit. Not a Reddit, but it's like a sub community of people bagging on this guy because of how he is. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, it's very, very interesting. So I'm gonna show you some videos. Problem is, I don't know which ones because I'm gonna see. The thing about DSP is he does not treat I don't think he treats anyone really nice. So we're gonna see some of the things that he says. So I think this one is just how he talks to the people in the stream. So you have people in the stream, they watch him play. You want, as a streamer, you got to be inviting. You want to say hi to everyone. You want to be positive. You want to be a good person because they're taking the time, just like you guys, taking the time to, you could be doing anything right now, and you're watching us. So you have to be respectful. You want to be happy. It means it's supposed to be a positive experience. So let me show you a little bit. We'll probably play as we go along because it's a few videos. Let me see if I can add it here.
2 tips. We're at $5. All right.
Okay. This is one of him talking about money.
But guys, we're an hour into the stream. We've only gotten 2 tips. We're at $5. All right. This is the finale of Resident Evil 4. The end of it. Please support the stream. Okay. If you've liked this playthrough all along, you wanted me to do the post-game content, which is why I'm doing it. I easily could have ended this playthrough weeks ago, but you guys asked me over and over during the playthrough to do this content. So please support it. Please, if you can, please tip me tonight. It would be great if you could.
What the fuck?
That's a lot of begging, right?
Did he just say, please tip me tonight?
Yes. And there's some more videos coming. He chastises his chat like they're children. Like they're children. So
but don't you think obviously he rose to fame because of that? Like some people like to what we call hate watch, right? We watch because we don't like somebody, and it's entertainment. But like for him to sit there and beg for money, that's ridiculous. Like,
the thing is too that this guy's been doing this for 15 years. He's been there so long that when he first started doing videos, he did take a camera, put it in front of a TV, and record. Like that's how long he's been doing
Wow.
this. So at one point, he was just a guy making videos about doing playthroughs. Then eventually became a streamer. So he always had this mentality, this personality that turned people off. Because at one point, if you were on YouTube in 2005, and you went to watch a gaming video, and you went to YouTube, he was on the front page. DSP, Dark Side Phil, was on the front page. It's now that he's basically begging for money because, like, everyone else that's been around 15 years are probably, if they're out, if they're still here, they're doing very well.
Yeah.
It's the time that that you learn how new skills, you have different businesses. He is still playing video games at 41 and struggling to make it ends meet. And he's probably doing decent. I mean, he's doing it for full time, but he has to beg for it, right?
Did y'all miss that? Did y'all catch that? Hannibal just said he's still playing videos at 41. So if you're a man playing video games at 41 out there, Hannibal's got problems.
Well, I still play video games, but
I know I'm giving you shit.
I definitely don't want to be the person that's begging for money. Like, we'll play the rest.
Bill Barnell says this is a guilt trip. It's not a fucking guilt trip, you fucking idiot. This is a business. That's also my hobby. Yes, I enjoy playing games, but we very much could have been playing something else tonight. I'm doing this because people asked me to do it, which hence you would think people would support it. It's not a fucking guilt trip. It's me being real with my audience, which you don't understand because you're a bitch. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm frustrated for two reasons. Reason number one, because the game does suck. I really did not like tonight's stream. And in addition to that, as you guys can see, I stayed extra late for you guys, and basically it amounted to nothing. No one's really supported, which pisses me off. It does. That I'm playing a game, obviously it's frustrating. A lot of people showed up to watch it because you saw how frustrating it was, and no one supported. Yeah, that does upset me. Okay? I would have been...
Is he talking to his children?
But hold on. They are supporting him. They're watching, and if you're monetized, you're actually making money on those views. So just because they didn't give you extra money, these locals, this is like Eli. Eli does the same shit, begging for money on his birthday. Like, this is such. Listen, if you're a woman in the chat, I love you. I love my women. But as a man, this is embarrassing. Okay, I don't even want to say it, but this is some female dog shit. This is horrible, man.
Yeah. I stayed extra late and only got 30. You see right there, he got $30 in tips. He stayed extra late for no reason.
No, he got $30. Shut the fuck. Like, what are you talking? He got $30. Like,
he wants more money, man.
That's greedy, man. That's just greed. That's just greed, man.
One thing, if I'm staying late and people are laughing, having a good time, and a few people are at least supporting the stream, but no one did, and that really upsets me. I'm gonna hope that tomorrow when I finish it, there will be some support. Because it is pissing me off that I just stayed extra late and I got nothing for it. Please continue to tip. That helps a ton. The tips are my life's blood day to day. I can't have tips completely drying up now in the next several weeks because we have gifted memberships. That would literally be disaster for me. I would not be able to pay anything. That would be really, really, really bad. If I need to buy a new game today, tips pay for it. Tips are very important to me in my business, and here's why. Tips are the liquidity of my business. And what I mean by that is that's the cash flow that I get that I can use to spend on things on a daily basis. If I need to buy a new game today, tips pay for it. If I need to buy something for the business, tips pay for it.
It's our responsibility as
bills and stuff behind the scenes. Generally, tips pay for that. Be a life story about some girl who he likes who's becoming sober, and it's not time for that. So thanks for the cheer, but we're not derailing the stream with your story about some girl. Sorry.
So he used to be on Twitch, and a cheer is someone paid him. So someone paid him and wrote a message about a situation he was going
about a situation.
And he's like, I don't want to hear that. You're derailing the stream.
How about, hey, let me give you a little advice. Somebody sends you a cheer, a super chat. Yeah. Your response should be this DSP. Hey, thanks for the support, guys. Really appreciate that. And then if it's appropriate, you probably put the super chat up on the screen. You read it and you say, thank you. That's what you do. Very simple.
But it seems like and again, I feel like a lot of his home situation is very similar to other people that we'd be talking about.
Yes.
Or we know that he was always spoiled. He was never told no. He can't, and he's expecting money to always come in. And I'll tell you guys why exactly he begs for tips. Let me finish rest this.
All right. Oh, you tell us your life story on every pre-stream. God forbid we tell you ours sometimes. Well, that's because it's my stream. People want to know about me and what's going on. Maybe if you do your own stream, you can tell your life story, but not on mine, bro. But no, that's right, me Pistol Meltdown. If you actually did your own stream, no one would care. And the point is you're trying to get attention for yourself, which is why you're trying to make the stream about yourself and derail the stream with your own nonsense that no one cares about. Because people are like, oh, Phil, why don't you just take time off to relax or rest up? Like, every day I'm not here is a day I don't make money. And that's the problem, is like, I need funds to pay bills and to buy games, you know. It's not like I have the freedom or that luxury to just say, oh, today's just, I'm making so much money hand over fist.
He can find other ways to make money.
Hold up. He's a grown ass fucking man bitching about not getting money to buy a goddamn video game. I like these kind of dudes to me are like, this is why these are the kind of dudes that struggle to find love and intimacy in a woman, because they act like this. That's how I feel about it. He's like, this is crazy.
Oh, Marty says send him some DoorDash videos. Oh yeah, he talks about DoorDash. Yeah, he complains about DoorDash as well.
Does he really? Yeah. Like he orders it or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make you get a job. So a lot of that is woe is me.
This is crazy.
I can't figure this out. You guys got to help me more. I need to work. He calls this working. You see right there, he got $135 in tips. They say, why don't you take a vacation? Why don't you take some time off? He's like, I can't. I have to work. I got to work. And I don't get enough money. And I should get more money.
Dude. That's man, these locales, man, it's entertaining. It makes me laugh. I needed a good little laugh tonight after my Bears got stomped yesterday, right? So I feel good now. I feel a little bit better about myself. But it's embarrassing, man. That's embarrassing. That's worse than the Giants losing 40-0. Like it's just
definitely.
That today I can just take it off. I can't. Also, if you guys didn't notice, we're an hour into the stream. Guys, we have $4 in tips. Now, I told you on the not the pre-stream, but before I started tonight, I really need help with tips tonight. Like, tomorrow is my day off, and I was looking at how much I have for my day off, and it's not much. I'm like, damn, I really hope I have a good night at Resident Evil, and it's $4. Like, this is like, people listen to what I said and are purposely like being withholding or something. I don't know. So
he just said they're withholding money from him, as if the money was already his and the people watching are holding it. Did you hear that, Pedro? Imagine saying that. Only, Game Mac only has $4 in tips. He's wasting his time. I'm wasting my time with you guys. I'm only here to give me money. Like, if you're not giving me money, why am I here?
And you know what's funny is I this guy's got a lot of subscribers, big channel, a lot of opportunity. So clearly the locals get in their own way, I think, a little bit, right? Don't you think they get in their own way because of their insecurities? This
absolutely.
Guy should be making as much money as he needs if he wasn't a local, if he wasn't an idiot, if he wasn't a low level
angry.
Like scum, and angry and entitled,
whiny. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Crazy, man.
I agree with you, Marty. Definitely.
Yes, entitlement.
Baby. Remember the movie Baby Boy? This fool's a true definition. Yeah, man. I was thinking about that movie.
Tyrese, right? Tyrese.
Yeah, Tyrese and Ving Rhames.
Yeah, remember when Ving Rhames put him in that headlock and had him on the couch? And
and the fact no one wanted admit to the mom what was happening.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, I didn't have the best times with my stepfathers. It's a weird situation to deal with.
It's a weird dynamic. It depends. It depends on when they come into your life. I think if they come in and you're a little older, it can be different. If you meet your stepdad and you're 5 or 6, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Than if you're 15 or 16.
Exactly. Begging for money.
Bro, listen, if I'll tell you what right now, if somehow this channel had 200,000 subscribers, we wouldn't be begging for money. We would just be, that would be crazy. We'd be able to
put the effort in for people to do whatever. Just by watching is important.
Yeah.
That's what's most important. You guys never have to give us a dime. As long as you're watching, you're enjoying yourself, everything else is a plus. The the share, subscribe, all a plus. The fact that you guys are in here, you making a comment, all that is important. You don't have to give us anything.
Yeah, and we're going to be monetized very soon here, probably within about a week. We need some watch hours, but if somebody were to give us a super chat, we would be like, "Oh my God, thank you." But we're not gonna. We would never come on here you guys gotta support us. We put a lot of effort. I could be doing something else right now. If I ever say that, or if Hannibal ever says that, please unsubscribe and I'm done. If Hannibal, I'm taking the headphones off. I'm like, bro, we'll talk.
I'm like, guys, we've been here for 30 minutes and we only have like $2. Like,
yeah, come on, that's crazy. Yeah,
the employees. He's talking to his employees.
Please, if you like the stream, please tip. This stream is not me coming on stream and saying, hey guys, throw money at me. Because if you give me tons of gifted money, I can buy a new PC. It's not even the case. Right now, if I had unlimited funds, I probably still couldn't get a PC relatively quickly, right? Even then, when the new PC shows up, guess what I would have to do? I would have to load all the new stuff, load OBS on there, try to get all my settings, all the things set up, get all the hardware working with.
He's such a baby. He is such a child.
He's complaining about being a content creator and having people watch him.
I have to set it up. Like, yeah.
I gotta plug in this thing in the wall, and I gotta hit the live, and I gotta watch you go. Get the fuck.
Like, what else is such a baby?
These locales are now it's entertaining, but they're starting to piss me off a little bit. If I'm being honest, they're starting to I just smack them a little bit.
It's gonna be days of work, so there is no throw money at it and fix the problem solution to the problem I have right now. I want you all to understand that. There's some idiots coming on here tonight. Phil just wants money. And Phil just, fuck your mother. No, really. Go tell your mother she should be slapped for having you. Because the shit
deflecting.
That you say on the
internet, y'all hear that?
So
He's deflecting.
Stupid. She should be embarrassed that you're so dumb. The dumb shit that people say on this fucking planet, on the internet, just fucking get out of here. No, that's not what this is supposed to be. She should have raised you better than to be that fucking stupid and to be so disrespectful to come on someone's stream when they're actually in a situation the day after fucking Christmas when all they want to do is put out content and entertain people on the internet because it's their job and they can't do it. And they're looking for legitimate help. They're looking for legitimate guidance, some advice. I'm going to need your help in a second as we're probably going to start searching online for different capture devices and options. No, it's not about money. If you think that, here's what I want you to do. Go to the bathroom, open the toilet, put your head in, and fucking flush.
All right.
He has. Listen, I got to ask you because you know more about these locales than I do. I'm learning, though. Thank you for that, Hannibal. Thank you.
I appreciate it. No problem.
Now, I'm being sarcastic. Okay, listen. I asked you before about our friend Eli, right? Yes. I thought it could be he's just playing a character. This guy has to be. He has to know what he's doing, and this can't be how he acts and feels in real life. There's no way.
I'm going to say no. I'm telling you, Pedro, these people aren't real. Absolutely. Because if he would just be a normal man, he probably should be banking at least $1 million a year. He's been.
Yeah, but if he's a normal dude, and he's not entertaining, if he's just normal, right? So he has to spice it up and say outrageous shit.
Yeah, because he's only interesting when he's losing his mind.
That's what I'm saying. He's not
when he's tilted. Yeah, but like all the big gaming YouTubers all know who he is. They all know him. All the ones that have millions of subscribers, they all heard of him. But I think his attitude is so. And in fact, 7 years ago, he did beat his meat and in front of his stream was on. He didn't know.
How did he not get like kicked off the platform for doing that?
You don't see his dick.
Oh, got it.
So it's head up. He's in a couch. You see his face.
Got it. Okay,
doing his thing. And then he looks at the camera and says, the camera's on. And then, so you can say you don't know if he did it, but it was pretty obvious. He finished it or whatever. So the reason why he begs so much for money is he has developed such a negative. He has such an army of people who do not like him. Even if he got signed to have a product or a service, as soon as he puts that first video out, a rush of people will send videos to the company saying, you're letting this guy advertise your product, and he gets booted off. So that's why he's been kicked off of Teespring. Imagine getting booted off of Teespring. That's crazy. The website to sell clothes and merch.
Yeah,
so he's been kicked out. He's been kicked out of Twitch. So he's such a toxic personality. He's losing money. So that's why he keeps saying, I need money for my business. If the tips aren't coming in, he doesn't make enough, or at least in his
mind. So where's the personal responsibility?
Oh, right? Well, if you watch him, he doesn't have it.
Yeah, he doesn't have any. So, this guy's probably fumbled a couple $100,000 away that he should have been. You know what I'm saying? Probably a couple 100,000 is probably realistic if he would just be a normal dude. But the locals aren't normal. I think they have mental disabilities, some of them. And that, you know, I don't mean to be rude, but I think that not all things are right up there. They're living in their mom's basement or something. That makes them feel some type of way. Their mom's always yelling at them, "Oh, clean your room. No, what are you doing down there?" And they're just miserable, and they're not happy, and they deflect a lot of things on YouTube. It makes them feel good about themselves to have a few hundred people watching, and they lose their shit.
Yeah, and, I would say I don't know his personal life, but I would assume his interaction with his parents probably wasn't the most positive.
Probably,
of how, I guess, to deal with certain things and how to handle disappointment, handle things, people saying the wrong thing. We all have that. We all get a little mad sometimes. But
sure, absolutely.
If you don't get a better situation on how, or at least a better way of handling it, it gets that way. So we got some more videos of him just talking to his chat. This not begging for money, but just he gets upset when certain people in the chat do certain things he doesn't like.
And people are like, no, you should do new game. No matter what, people are going to complain. And literally, I'm getting pissed already. I don't want to see people just fucking sit here complaining all day. Oh, this isn't what I wanted. Well, then fuck, man, play it yourself. I mean it, and I'm not just yelling at you. I'm upset because already there's a ton of complainers today. Complaining about my playthrough already. No matter what I do, people are going to sit here and bitch about it. And it pisses me off. It does. I don't want people bitching about it because I'm doing it because I needed to do it for the fucking DLC regardless. Another sacred tier. I didn't even know this was here. No, real talk in general, I'm just tired of people complaining about everything I do. I am. I just want to be able to enjoy games like anyone else.
Does this sound familiar? Does this sound like someone that we were talking about before?
Mm-hmm.
And also, we have many others in the, if you want to talk about the gig economy group, that do this. It's everyone was his fault. Mm-hmm. I'm doing the best I can. I'm actually great. I'm awesome. And you guys just suck, and you guys don't figure it out yet. And the other guys who are my competitors, if you want to call it that, they're lying. They're terrible. I'm the best. I'm just trying to help. It sounds familiar, right? I mean, just sitting there complaining, getting paid to play video games, which I think
I gotta say, I know the gaming thing is super. It's like it's huge. I get it.
Yeah, multi-billion-dollar.
I get it. I don't understand though the thrill of watching somebody else play a video game. I guess is it to try to get tips and tricks on how to play the game?
Okay. So the problem with him, and I'll show another video, he's not good at many games he's playing. So we're just laughing at him. But yeah, if you're playing, let's say for instance, you're into NBA 2K, right?
Yeah.
You're black, you like playing that, right? You would go online and see a guy that
only black people play NBA 2K, guys. Go ahead. Only black guys and women play NBA 2K.
Well, yes, exactly. Because I ordered Uber Eats, and the other day the guy, it was a burrito, right? I was like, thanks, man. He's like, man, NBA 2K, you getting it? And I was like, yeah, I guess. He's like, all right, man. That was legit. I'm not, and he was a black guy.
So he was a black guy. Okay.
He said enjoy your meal, but he wanted me to know or ask me, am I going to get the new NBA 2K game? That's a big deal. Anyway, what's the point? The point is,
I don't know.
I watch people play games because sometimes I'm too lazy to play games myself. So I'd rather watch it. And also, you learn the game. You watch someone probably better at you doing it, and it makes the game easier. Sometimes you're like, okay, I'm stuck in this location. Let me watch it. Or fighting games. So this guy's really good with this character. Let me see what strategies. So that's usually it. And also, it's the personality of the streamer, which he showing his personality.
I think that, I've seen like super attractive women, playing games, and you got all the guys Googling on, it is what it is.
It's entertainment. It is what it is.
It's entertainment. But Ceci brings up a good comment. I think it was Ceci. She says her daughter watches.
Oh yeah, kids watch
Minecraft. I mean, I remember that was huge. I don't know if it still is, but I remember I had a couple of. I mean, just so popular, and the things that you have to buy with it, I think, and like Fortnite a few years back, and people still play that. And you can buy the skins, I think they call them or whatever. Yeah. And I was just never a gamer. I just not, I never really got into that.
You was on the basketball court, you just throwing J's in people's faces, getting all the women, like we didn't,
Thanks,
us nerds,
thank you.
us nerds, Pedro, we had to play games. And there was no coochie to be given out, right? Like, so we had to play some video games. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I get it. I'm sorry.
Let me play some more.
And now I have a million people bitching that I did it wrong. I'm just tired of it. Why can everyone else play games? Like, shut the fuck up about it. I'm tired of people bitching. It really pisses me off if you can't tell. Oh no, everything Phil does is wrong. If I done New Game Plus, that was wrong. New Game, that's wrong. Listening to the audience, wrong. Not listening, wrong. So fuck it. Why don't I just delete the game from my hard drive right now? And then I never play it again. And I don't do the DLC. I'm the one who operated a successful YouTube channel. Me. I'm the one who puts out the content.
Did he say me or Ree?
Bro, I gotta tell you, if anybody has what I'm about to say in the chat, don't be offended, but I can't trust a man with a goatee.
Yeah? You don't like goatee?
Can't do it. No, can't do it. Not now. If you got a goatee, I can't. You gotta have a beard or something. Yeah.
Is anyone that we know that rocks a goatee?
Oh, there is. I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
Very
there is. What's with the goatees, guys? Come on. Goatees.
Me. I'm the one who puts out the content that's entertaining and has a fan base. Me. There's no time, guys. Stop being fucking idiots. They're all screaming to fight a boss. There's no time to go fight any boss. Stupid people, man. You really show
to the people who's watching.
Spam the chat with nonsense. Go fight a boss. What boss, you fucking idiots? It's the end of the stream. Spamming idiocy in my fucking chat to be annoying. Shut up. What's hilarious, the idiots are all spoiling the game, too. They're literally all sitting here spoiling the game. Well, you're just gonna get banned then. Fuck you. I'm gonna ban all of you.
So the problem is, too, that and that's the thing about trolls. A lot of trolls go after him. And they go after him because they get what they want.
Yeah, attention.
They get the reaction.
Yeah.
So, like, a lot of times, for me, when I mute someone or ban someone, there's no conversation. I didn't make a video about it. Sometimes I only make a comment about it. You don't know. I use it as the streaker in any sports arenas. When a streaker comes out in the field naked or doing something stupid, running out in the field, they purposely the cameras turn off. You don't show them. You don't show them out. Why? Because you give them attention. They go get tackled. They get taken care of. No one even knows that it happened. It doesn't happen from the basketball, from football, obviously soccer field. You never see it. So that's why I approach it. So when I do deal with someone that's being annoying, you never know I dealt with the person. The problem is the reason he brings the troll attention to him by the way he reacts.
Yeah. I will respond to certain trolls. If I read a comment, sometimes I just put like a clown emoji or I'll say something really sarcastic back. And then that's about where it goes. But like I like the engagement because it helps. So I'm good.
Or at least if you're doing it, then you're doing it for a reason. Like you're doing it to push like I said, a counter argument, or this is a story here. Like, hey, maybe this person has a point, but maybe he doesn't. Like, you can correct that. But with him, it's you're pissing me off. I'm gonna ban you. So
yeah.
And most people chats, if you just ask a question, they'll ban you, right? No criticism. Too much criticism. The dude with the newsboy cap will ban you. Or you're just a troll. No, the criticism is fine. Being challenged is fine. Just don't be disrespectful. Right?
Yep.
Let me see what else they got to say.
You're an idiot spoiling the game for me and everyone else because you're a bunch of fucking entitled, greedy fucks who just like, just fight a boss. We don't even know what the bosses are. And you're spoiling what they are, where they are. What the fuck's your problem, man? Grow the fuck up or shut the fuck up. Jeez, people are such assholes. So I'm going to say this right now. I don't know what the fuck you guys were thinking tonight with this derailment of the chat. I was trying to be nice because there's no moderator, so I'm trying to be nice and not fucking moderate, and everyone fucking knows that. You guys didn't have to fucking talk about it for an hour and a half. I'm honest, you guys pissed me the fuck off tonight. Anyone who just wanted to sit here derailing my chat, I'm trying to enjoy Halo Infinite. And every time I look, it's like, dancing. Shut the fuck up. This is my place of business. It's not time for you to sit here and unwind with drama shit all fucking night like you're 4-year-olds.
All right, that's another question. Why do the people in there watch him? Like the people who actually are watching for the stream, watching him play a game. Like I'm watching other people take the clips of him losing his mind, and I'm watching it for entertainment.
Right.
I don't watch his main channel. I tried. It's really boring. It's just boring. We're waiting for him to do the tilt. And it's possible, Pedro, at this point, maybe he's tilting on purpose, but all right, he's tilting, he's upset. Money is not coming in, so him doing it isn't necessarily more cash in his wallet.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Well, maybe not in the moment, but clearly it's helping his brand because other people are making videos about him, so he's staying relevant in that way.
Right.
And the views, he's still getting paid from the views on the monetization if it's not via super chat. But I think at this point it looks like he's leaning into just being a jerk, and it makes him feel better to talk down to people that are supporting him. And I think some people that are supporting him are watching him to hate watch him and to see him lose his shit. So it's entertainment,
Yeah. Koala says, "Oh, I'm gonna say this. He needs some coochie coo to calm down." So I'm gonna tell you guys right now. I'm gonna ask you, Pedro, to guess. Do you think he's married or has a girlfriend?
You know what? I would not be surprised if he's married.
He's married.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised by that. And
it's a long line of. There is a situation, not a situation. There's a price to play when you put a lot of your life on the internet. But he has a wife, and this is how, like I was saying before, a toxic circle between the people who are making the content and him, right? He calls anyone that makes content, not trolls, he calls them detractors. The detractors are after me. They're trying to ruin my business. They're trying to ruin my life, that kind of stuff. But these guys, they make fun of his wife. And I remember I was watching a video, and I saw a picture, and I guess of the wife. I guess one of the guys who make these channels made her look really fat, and they were laughing at him. And I said, all right, I get you going after DSP, but why are you going after his wife? His wife make content?
Yeah.
She's been on screen, sure, but what's going on there? But they're so toxic within each other.
Yeah.
They all make the same kind of videos. They gotta all one up each other. So, look, going back to Eli, right, and that his situation with his girlfriend. Listen, I would say this: she is fair play. She's been on screen.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it. She's been on screen with him, and she's typed some wild shit to your channel, But I still wouldn't go after that.
Listen, let me tell you what. I'm not going after a woman. I'm just not. You can say what you want about it. There's nothing to gain with that. It's rude. I think there's certain things that men and women just shouldn't do. Lines shouldn't be crossed. I'm not going at a chick. I'll just go at a dude. I'm not. And we can all agree to disagree, have a different stance on it, but I'm just not. That's not how I roll. I wouldn't do that. There's a level of respect. I have a mother. I have 2 daughters. I have 2 sisters. I have a grandmother. I'm not going at a chick. I'm just not doing it. I'm just not going to do that. I'll go at a dude, but so if you're going to go at a dude's wife, I mean, that's a weak move in my opinion. It just is.
I went after a woman. I don't know if you remember. Instacart.
I do. But you didn't call her. You weren't being disrespectful. You were stating facts and being attentive.
Yeah,
that's different.
But she was a content creator. That was her own channel.
Yeah.
But I understand what you're saying, the bystanders and the stuff I heard. She's suffering, so I'm not. It's just not gonna be. I know you guys. I know some of the people that check out the channel. Some of the people who are really going after him. They go hard on his girl.
Yeah, that's. I think that's
everyone
silly.
got their own. That's their way of doing it. I wouldn't do that. Yeah. But everyone lives their own lives. I'm not telling you guys what to do.
Yeah, I mean, on the internet to go at anybody really harsh is kind of silly. But to do it to a woman, like if I see a woman in my real life, at the grocery store and she's acting crazy and she's being weird and aggressive, and I might call her out of her name or something, but I'm not gonna. I don't know. You can't. Yeah. I think it's too easy nowadays for people to be these keyboard warriors and to go after this, and it makes you feel good about yourself, right? But go after the dude. You can't let it's just weak, man. I don't know. Yeah. It's weird. I do remember that. You know what we should do?
What's that?
We should watch. We should do a Where Is Jen on the Go? You should do one of those kind of videos. Yeah. I think it would be pretty good.
I think she moved on, right? She don't do
this
stuff. She said she was well to do. I don't know if she was doing it. I mean, again, I'm just guessing.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully she's doing well. I mean, I think she realized she made a mistake by making fun of me.
Yeah, that doesn't go very well for people.
No, it does.
For y'all that don't
really
know, we need to put like a playlist of Hannibal's. Hannibal's got about maybe half a dozen really on his main channel, Hannibal's Hungry, really, really good like reaction, well edited videos where he's just giving the business to people that are stupid. And he does it better than anybody I've seen in this space. So
I appreciate that, Pedro.
Yeah.
So knowing now he's married, do you think he is for real or he's doing this for reactions? I strongly believe he's real.
I think it's a little bit of both. I think it's a little bit of both.
We'll continue this. Where I'm going to introduce you guys to a few more, and their personalities are too similar. So are they all acting, or this is a personality trait? Yes, they probably embellish. They probably get a little more emotional. They're playing on a performance. But I'm going to show you this one. I'm going to show you a few, especially ones from the gaming community. They all act this way. Why? And they're all different people. Like I'm going to show the other one is a black dude. Good-looking guy. He can't get out of his own way. Get out of his own way.
Black guys play video games and vlog it? I thought there was just white dudes that did that.
Oh no, man! It's all types of black. Listen, it's all streamers and everything, man. But
can we just watch some of those? Can we just not get a really hot chick out here and just like watch her?
It's not interesting. I mean, it's interesting, but not for what we do. They look at us for the locale stuff, man. But maybe we'll find some female.
No, we don't need it. I like the locale stuff. The locale's on par with what we got going on. But let me ask you a question. So you're saying that there's in this gaming world, there's these locales and guys like DSP and other people we're going to be introduced to.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a connection between their personality traits and the video games that they're playing, like the fantasy world that they're spending a lot of time in? Do you think that gives them their disconnect with how to connect with people online or whatever? And they just rage. You know, I remember I did play video games. I played them and you get upset and you want to rage quit or you turn off you throw the controller, you turn off the whatever.
Yeah,
we've all done that. Yeah, so.
Well, I would say if you're streaming, unless you're doing this on purpose to just be that kind of streamer.
Yeah.
But I think with him, so another rumor at this point it's not a rumor anymore. He is addicted to mobile games. So there's another video that's been out. You guys can check it out. He has been reported to spend tens of thousands of dollars on a mobile game called WWE Champions, which is basically just a WWE skin with Candy Crush. I don't know if you remember ever playing Candy Crush.
I heard the game.
Your girl playing Candy Crush.
I've never played it, but I know the game.
So it's a WWE skin, like they have the characters and stuff like that. But that's it. He has spent, I think, either 30 or 40 grand. So when he's screaming about I need money.
Are you serious?
Yes, it's a big thing. It's a big, and you guys can check it out. You just type DSP WWE Champions. He has spent at least thousands of dollars. So when he's getting all upset about I need money, because he wants tips. Membership is cool and super chats are cool. But remember, as a content creator on YouTube, you get paid once a month.
Yeah, and they take some of that. They take some of the super chats.
Right. He wants the tips because they go straight to his PayPal. He gets the money right then and there. So somehow, and again, the whole video about this. Somehow, someone was able to hack into his account, his banking account. That's a federal crime. So I don't know who did this and how they play this out there. They were able to figure out all his transactions. He spent hundreds of dollars on that, DoorDash, and alcohol. Total wine.
So he's just sitting around all day, streaming, vlogging, playing video games, and eating burgers. It doesn't sound and drinking beer. It doesn't sound like a bad life, if I'm being honest. Yeah.
But when you're saying I need this for bills, like that's not bills.
That's not no.
Right. So he and then he doesn't want to admit. He keeps saying everyone's lying, but there's evidence that his Apple account that's the same account. Because when you go on Apple, obviously you have an iPhone, you could change your number, you could change your name, but that ID with that game stays connected. So how many times he tried to change the name on the game?
Yeah.
We know that's the same person. So yeah, I think addiction to video games and betting, it could be the reason why he gets tilted. So I'm going to show you a video
that makes sense
of him losing and how he reacts when he loses.
He's in half guard here. Look at that, he's got it locked
Oh God. I got out.
He's got the unsecured.
What? I can't. What?
This could be it. This could be it.
What happened? I couldn't. What? It didn't work. Are you kidding me? My right thumbstick didn't work. I was holding it the whole time. It didn't work.
And got the victory.
Oh my God. I lost to a submission. It didn't fuck that. My right thumbstick didn't work. I couldn't get it to move. I was pressing all the other directions and the right thumbstick wouldn't work. How is this my fucking fault?
You lost the game, man. Even if it's not your fault. Who else played? It was you lost. We sound like a child. He sounds like a 41-year-old man. He sounds like a child. What are you talking about? It didn't work. I didn't lose. Who else lost? Pedro, thoughts?
Oh my!
You know,
my right thumbstick didn't work. It's a video game. Like I don't even. I don't. What? You know when you first put that up, I was like, it looked real. The UFC thing. I didn't see. Yeah. I just saw the I was like, is this a wrong clip? I didn't know what we were watching.
He's playing and he's losing and he's losing his mind. Let me play some more.
That is wild.
That's complete bullshit. You could even see it was stuck. It was stuck in one direction. I was pressing the other directions and it wasn't registering. Fuck you. Nope. Bullshit. It wouldn't work at all. Wow, that's nice. A submission system that doesn't work on the fly. Well, fuck you. I'm doing the fight over. Complete bullshit. It didn't work.
Terrible.
Dude.
You cannot get any solid hits on these. They block everything. What the hell? He ran away. He fucking disappeared. Are you fucking joking? He ran away, disappeared, reappeared, and had full fucking health?
Listen, I gotta ask you a question, bro.
Did you guys just see that?
Well, okay, imagine. Okay, so this man's married, which, hey, everybody has different relationships. Not gonna pass judgment.
Yeah, man.
Could you imagine being married to this dude, and you're upstairs, your husband's downstairs, and you hear him just doing this? Like, what do you tell your friends and family? You're married to this dude, and he's just down here bitching about a right thumbstick not working. Like, it's just weird, man. I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah. It just, again, like I said, it's possible he's embellishing, but no, I think he's tilting. Like he is mad that this is not the results he's looking for. He wants things to be easier, things to be handed to him. You know, I only have $4 in tips. Where the rest of my money? So it's like, this is where we are, unfortunately, with some people, right? I think this is his personality. I truly do. The way he screams, the way he carries himself, I definitely think so. I don't know. Let me see if there's any more.
Here's what I want to do, and here's what everyone should.
Let me see what goes.
I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. He hit me with that combo nonstop. I couldn't block it.
No responsibility.
He literally just spammed the same combo over and over from mid-range, and I couldn't do anything about it. It just hit me every time. Wow! What the fuck? You will not stop hitting me now.
Oh my god.
That's 3 fucking times in a row. Where she just hits me annoyingly. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. What the fuck, dude? This guy fucking sucks dick. You fucking suck, dude. Unfucking believable. Twice. Fuck you. Dude, everyone who plays Tekken is a fucking scrub online. They do that scrubby shit. So lame. He did absolutely nothing. He did one drive impact and just max jab, and he wins the whole fucking round because of it.
Always an excuse. Always an excuse.
Why does he sound like that? Why do these guys all sound the same?
Of course, I go for dash cancel, but he does Hail Mary drive impact and burns himself out. But it worked.
So you see him playing. He's already losing in his mind, right? He's already lost.
He's already defeated.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you like this cancel? Oh, he blocked it? You're kidding me. How the fuck did he block it? He was in the middle of a projectile. Oh my God.
So that's just most of it. Like it's just a constant.
He's just a crybaby. He's a crybaby.
Crybaby. I mean, that's the total of it. And I think many of what we call locals
are crybabies.
Yeah. They basically they can't handle any kind of obstacle, any kind of issue that makes things a little bit more difficult to deal with, and they deflect. Someone else's fault. No one else. It's my problem. Whatever. It's not my problem. Sometimes they'll try to they'll try to say, yeah, I made some mistakes, but if the fact you guys aren't going past this and let me do what I want to do, you guys are the problem. Like, no, how about maybe we don't believe your apology? Maybe just because you made a mistake, are you really owning up to your mistakes? Are you improving your behavior? That doesn't happen with many of these people.
No, and I want to say something, and maybe y'all will think this is funny, but I mean it. I've been introduced to 3 locales in the last two weeks or so, right? Like I've seen the DSP and then the other guy with the fedora, and then there was another video or something that I saw right on YouTube, and all of them look a little similar. They all sound similar, very low voice, or very high voices. I feel like there's a theme with the locales. Now, I'm very new to this genre of videos and things like that and entertainment, but I feel like a prerequisite to be a locale is you don't have balls. So when you don't have balls, your voice is really high and your voice cracks a lot, and you're complaining because you don't have nuts. That's what I've come to so far. That's my conclusion.
Coach Pedro was his assessment.
Yes, my assessment right now, I'm only 1 quarter into the game, but I feel like the opponent, the locales on the other side don't have ball sacks.
Yeah. They are breastfeed for way too long.
Yes,
it's interesting. And some of them have 40 in the chat, and there's only 3 people talking. I don't know how that's a possibility. With him.
Well, we've got 4. We had 40. We got 33 now, and we got
the chat is moving. So
10 or 12 different people talking.
Right. Yeah, it's just weird that you see him and you see, wow, that's a lot of people, and it's only 3 people talking. And the Nightbot. There was one time the Nightbot went back to back to back talking, posting. I'm like, well, there's 40 people there. Why is that Nightbot talking more than everyone else?
That's funny, isn't it? Yeah.
I was gonna take a screenshot, but I don't care enough to give a shit about this. But it could be. It's definitely on up and up. Definitely a lot of lurkers, but at the same time,
that too.
If you're engaging in a conversation, sometimes he'll say, "Put one in the chat if you agree with me," and there's 3 people. But no one's going to disagree. It's just not enough people because no one's really watching to engage with him.
Yeah.
But it is.
You know what I want to do? Just for a joke, just one time, we could talk about this if you don't agree or not. But listen, what we should do when we become monetized, we should put the little channel donation thing up at the top screen, right? Where it says channel donation, and see how long it stays at 0 for us. I think it'd be a fun little game, like a little, yeah.
Sure. I mean, and I think another thing too about DSP and why he's not successful, he didn't evolve. So he was still filming from the camera to his TV long after people started to get capture cards and really get the technology going. Because you're playing video games, technology should be a little higher than you just. You would, yeah. So a lot of the stuff he was behind in. He doesn't edit his videos. So usually when you're doing live stream, especially video game content, most people may not want to watch 3 hours. So you post to clip your highlights and put them out there. He doesn't want to do that. So he's really stuck in his own ways that puts him in a position where he's not evolving. So he's probably boring. There's other guys out there that's been in the game longer than he have businesses, have employees, have people editing for them. He never figured out how to evolve, and you have to evolve. Well, you talk about in the gig economy, in any aspect of life, especially in business, you have to evolve. If you're not, you will suffer and work 6 days a week, begging for tips.
You evolve or you die. You adapt or you die. You're going to become a dinosaur. Or you're going to extinct yourself. Self-extinction, as I call it, right? So And I think a lot of times us men are definitely guilty of having that pride and that ego getting away. We don't want to change. I don't want to try something different. I'm scared. I don't know. Like you gotta be, nowadays, man, you gotta be willing to try something different and evolve a little bit and take a risk, you know, and not be afraid to fail and take ownership. Don't be so entitled to where you're blaming everybody for your issues and begging for money. That is such a weak, begging for money that you really don't need.